Yeah, welcome to our class. Hi, everyone. Hi. Okay. So today we're going to talk about the weather terminology we use before lunch and mix it with a little bit of ghost stories, spooky, scary stories. Yeah, okay, tell me about Halloween. What is Halloween?
Celebration.
A celebration? Celebration of?
The terror.
Terror. That's really good, yeah. It's a celebration of terror. That's a great way to think about Halloween. So what does this mean to you?
A night with a storm.
A night with a storm. Okay, so tie in a night with a storm and celebration of terror. Terror. Good. Yeah. What are you afraid of? This is my first question for you today. On page 91, there's a picture of a star here.
How, what, where, when.
How, what, perfect.
Why,
Why, good.
where,
Where, when. So these are good questions to ask about any topic, right? What do you think I want you to do?
Make a story.
Yeah, come up with some ideas about what?
What are you afraid of?
Perfect. Fear. What are you afraid of? That's a good prediction. Okay, so take it for 5 minutes. 5 minutes with a partner or by yourself, if you prefer, to write a star about your
Fear.
Perfect. We talked about what is a scary kind of weather? A storm. So what would you call it if you're making a lot of words on a paper?
Storm.
Yeah. Brainstorm. Brainstorm. This is what it's called. It's a brainstorm. So we're brainstorming about things we are afraid of.
How do you say, like, when someone is walking?
Footsteps. Footsteps. That's a good scary thing, yeah? That's perfect. Okay. All right, let's hear. Let's hear. Anybody want to share? Does anyone want to share what they are afraid of? Who wants to share what they are afraid of? I can start to give you an example. Okay. I am afraid of this one room in my old house. It is a dark room near the laundry room, you know, laundry.
Yeah.
And the wall is of dark wood, and there was a picture of a horse head on the wall, right? And every time I walked past the door, this is where, every time I walked past the door, I would feel cold and like I needed to go quicker, you know? Just a feeling, just a bad feeling. I'm like, okay, when I walk past the door, I'm like, okay, I gotta go a little faster. I don't know, like in the dark, from my bed, my door just bam, right up, wide open, the other door, and I was so afraid.
Snakes and scorpion, flood, and being poisoned.
Being poisoned.
Poison.
So snakes and scorpions have poison. And what is the flood?
Flood, just a lot of flood, you know.
A water flood.
A lot of flood.
Does a water flood have any poison?
No, but it just scary.
So these are all of the different things you're afraid of. What about that fear? How did you get it?
Because I don't like that feeling.
Of being alone.
Yes, of being alone. I remember when I was 16 years old, my parents went out.
Yeah, they left. They left the
Yes.
house, yeah.
And my brother went out.
Everyone.
Yes, and I'm alone.
So do you feel better around a lot of people?
Yes.
What happened when you were alone? What can we do if we talk about this? How do we make a story scary? Because this is maybe scary, right? Half of you said yeah.
Dumbledore is coming some people.
What?
There is some people.
Some people there, yeah. Then you have some understanding of the story. Who's the bad guy? Who's the good guy? You know, what happens?
Maybe you would have some
Background music. Yeah. Good idea. Set the mood. Make it spooky. Yeah? Okay, perfect. So let's think about weather things, some things about the weather. And on page 91, there's this bubble map, right? So put the word storm in the middle of this bubble map. Here's your storm, right? Storm. Now, take 2 minutes to write any words you can think about in categories coming off of storm. And then if you can think of little words about them, for example, storm has a lot of wind.
Okay.
Off of wind, what is the things in the wind? Why is that scary?
Strong and the sound of the voice of the wind.
Yeah, it's strong and there's sound. Yeah, voices, maybe you hear voices. That is the perfect example of how to do this mind map. So we're starting. Okay, good. So I think we understand. Does everybody understand the star about their fears and the brain bubble about the stormy fears? Yes?
Yeah.
Good. This kind of platform here. What are we looking at? On the you see this picture, but now open your mind and look at the whole picture. What is here? What's this? What's this?
Teacher want WordPress point.
Yeah, you say punto in Español, and we say dot in English. Teacherdove.wordpress.com. What does that mean? What is it? It's a website. What kind of website? A blog. Perfect. So today we are actually talking about 3 things. 1, scary things. 2, storm ideas. And 3, the technology of blogging. What could we share on this blog? This is a blog. If you click this button, it says stay updated via RSS. RSS is a news feed. It comes to your email. Okay? It actually means real simple syndication. Okay? So today in class, we will work together to make what? A blog about stormy nights. And what's in the blog post? Storms. Stories about? Ghosts. And? Storms. Yeah. Using what kind of language? English. Yeah. And are we going to use these mind maps? Can they help you somehow? How can they help you? How can these mind maps help you write a blog post?
Maybe you can write some information like we can show the storm about the cloud and the winter and the wind. Maybe you can show us.
Now you can talk about the cloud and the winds and why you're afraid and what you're afraid of, snakes and being alone and being upstairs when the robbers come and dying. Yeah? Okay, cool. Let's listen to a ghost story.
Down on the floor and tried to get some sleep. But none of them slept that night. First they heard footsteps upstairs. It sounded like there were several people. They heard him drag it through the front hall and out the front door. The door opened, then it slammed shut. Again, silence. Suddenly a flash of lightning filled the house with a green blaze of light. A ghastly face stared at the fishermen from the hallway.
First they heard footsteps upstairs. It sounded like there were several people moving back and forth, back and forth. When one of the fishermen called, "Who's up there?" the footsteps stopped. Then they heard a woman scream. Stairs, dragging something heavy that bumped on each step. They heard him drag it through the front hall and out the front door. Take your 2 brain storms and put them together to make a ghost story. And we're going to then put that on the blog. I will put it on the blog. You write it on paper, and I will put it on the blog. Okay? And begin.